Dream.
You can probably tell, we really like Dreams. We've been uploading showcases of what the community have accomplished every single day because there's just so many amazing things out there. But we do read the comments and one question keeps popping up. And honestly, until recently, I was kind of asking the same question too. If you follow PlayStation news, then you'll likely at least be aware that Dreams is a thing. It was announced 7 years ago at the PlayStation 4 reveal event, and has been in dozens of showcases and E3 since then. But the marketing has never exactly done a great job of intuitively conveying the concept of Dreams. So let's make it as clear as we can for you guys. Dreams is a PlayStation 4 exclusive made by Media Molecule, the same people behind Little Big Planet. But Little Big Planet had a foundation and basis in platformers and gave you the tools to make more levels in that style. But with Dreams, you're not editing an existing game. There's not really an existing template. This is not a level editor, this is a borderline game engine. In Dreams you can make racing games, shooters, 2D platformers, 3D platformers, puzzle games, music, drawings, insanely beautiful renders of food. The concept is if you can dream something, you can make it come to life. So unlike Little Big Planet, you can truly make anything. So that sounds kind of daunting, right? And for the more complex creations, yeah, it can be. But the tools are not only fast to work with, they're intuitive too. Every single asset you see in this game was crafted on a PlayStation 4 using either a DualShock or a PlayStation Move controller, both of which work remarkably well. This game fully utilizes the gyro capabilities of both controllers, making navigating in 3D space incredibly easy. You can utilize pre-built assets by Media Molecule, shared user-made assets from the community, or flat out make your own by sculpting them. So you don't have to spend hours and hours crafting every single thing if you don't want to. If you want grass, it's as simple as searching the word grass and picking something from a massive array of assets. But if you do want to, everything can be made by you. You'll often see huge lists of those who contributed to a level simply by their assets being used. It really brings together a sense of community. So just placing assets is the simpler part, but creators all over Dreams are also developing unique rules and mechanics. Like in the SpongeBob game, which is really impressive by the way, the creator has made it so the car AI will stop if you walk out in front of it. Or for another example, a default character in Dreams plays a bit like this. But in this Sonic game, the creator has designed a Sonic model and a unique player moveset that couldn't be further from the placeholder moveset by Media Molecule. So if like me you enjoy creations in Little Big Planet but found the core platforming somewhat mediocre, you can't really have that problem in Dreams because the games can almost infinitely be anything. So these art mods, people aren't taking existing assets from retail games and ripping them into Dreams. Everything you see is made from scratch on a PlayStation 4 and I'm consistently blown away by it. And perhaps the biggest part of that is how easy it is to find games. Like let's say we want to play a Halo game on our PlayStation 4. We just search the word Halo, find this lovely looking Blood Gold recreation and immediately jump in. There's barely any downloads or even waiting either because there's nothing to download. Dreams is only an 8GB game, and because people aren't importing assets from other games, everything exists within Dreams. Those sculpted models are just arrangements of tools that are already in the game's files. So this game you're seeing right here is basically nothing in file size. Searching and more importantly playing these games is not only painless, but it's frankly the best search tool I've ever used in a game. Media Molecule even curate and highlight the best of the best. So if you want to experience some brand new ambitious adventure, or see how good these baked beans look, you won't have to search through dozens of menus or input random 12-digit codes. The discoverability is about as good as it can be. Dreams may have only officially released a week ago, but it's been in early access for around a year, so it's already full of games to play, many of which clearly took a long time to make. Now that it's fully released, we're bound to see a huge wave of new content, and as the catalogue begins to grow, I think Dreams is going to become something people can't ignore. When you see a truly stunning game, it's almost contagious to share it. I haven't been this impressed by a community's efforts since I first experienced Mario Maker, and this goes way beyond that. They're not exactly comparable, as Mario Maker is a much simpler and easier to grasp concept with the game logic and physics already being in place. But just look at what people are doing in Dreams. You can even make a Mario game. I think this might be one of the most important games of the entire generation. Game creation on a console has never been as ambitious and flexible as it is here. So whether you're someone with an interest in game design or you just like playing games, you really should be keeping an eye on Dreams. So what is Dreams? It's kinda whatever people let it be. So hopefully this answers some of your questions and you now know what Dreams actually is. And if you want to see more on Dreams, we have plenty of showcases already on the channel and more to come in the future. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and of course be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for a lot more on dreams and other things gaming too. Until next time, dream on.